Hey guys, so Milani has reformulated their eyeshadows. You may have seen at places like CVS and Walgreens and Kmart and any place that sells Milani products, you may have seen all their eyeshadows have been on clearance. And so they've got a brand new formula of eyeshadow, and it's called Bella Eyes, and these are permanent. They're replacing all the existing Milani shadows that are currently in stores. They come in several different finishes and lots of colors. Now, I've seen some of the YouTube videos that are up right now and about these eyeshadows, and some of the information has been incorrect, and I'm not faulting anyone. It's just they were using the information that they had at that time, what they had found out, and there's been some false information out there. So let me give you the accurate information, because as of today, these eyeshadows are on Milani's website. You can go there, you can see all the colors, you can see the price, you can find a store that carries them. Whatever you need, the information is there. And so let's get started. There are 30 different shades, so definitely something for everyone. There are cool tones, there are warm tones, there are neutrals, there are mattes, satins, shimmers, metallics, highlighters, everything you could possibly want. Now, I have been looking for these eyeshadows for so long now. Ever since I first found out about them, I went to so many different stores, and I had to put my thinking cap on and figure out, where are they? Why can't I find them? So like I mentioned before, Milani is sold at Kmart, CVS, and Walgreens, but none of the CVS's in my area have them yet, and believe me, I've been to a lot of CVS's. I only have one Kmart store in my area, and they don't have them yet. So that leaves Walgreens. Now the problem with Walgreens is maybe 1 out of every 20 Walgreens sells Milani, and the only Walgreens that sell Milani are the Walgreens that are in cities, and the city has to be, I'm going to say, mid-size to large in order for them to carry it. Because I live in a small city, and my Walgreens does not carry Milani. So I had to go where I thought they might be, and they didn't have them yet, and I just kept going back and trying until eventually I did find a store that had them. But it wasn't easy. And so the display that they had at this Walgreens only had 10 shades. And I told you there are 30 shades total. And from what I understand, or what I have heard, every store is going to get a different display. CVS is going to carry certain shades, Walgreens is going to carry certain shades. Some Walgreens are going to have a small display like what I found, some Walgreens is going to have a larger display, but eventually these colors will be in the permanent racks. They're not yet, they're just on one of those like new release type paper cardboard displays, but eventually they'll be in the racks. Now, every store is not going to carry all 30 shades. It's going to be up to either the company or the manager or somebody as to how much they're going to get. But if you really have your heart set on a specific shade, you may, like, let's say you go to Walgreens and you see the shades that they have at that particular Walgreens. If you don't see the shade that you're most interested in, try a CVS or try a Kmart. It's going to be that sort of thing. So the selection is going to vary from store to store. So, having said that, the Walgreens that I went to, they only had 10 shades to pick from, and I bought 4, and I tried to think in terms of being practical, because the older I get, the more time that goes by, the more I am gravitating towards neutral type colors, so that's what I bought. So I'm going to show you those now and talk about what I think about them so far. So I paid $3.99 for each eyeshadow at Walgreens, so really reasonable price. Now if and when you find them at CVS, they're going to be more because CVS's prices are higher than Walgreens, so don't be surprised if they're more like $4 and change, that type of thing. So let me show you what I found. And let me just say right off the bat that I love these, and it's going to take a lot of willpower for me not to buy a ton of them because they are great. All right, let me start with the first one. It's number 1. It's Bella Ivory, and it is what I have on my lids right now. It is a gorgeous shade of ivory. And by the way, all the ones that I got are in the satin/matte finish. Like I said, there are different finishes, and I'll go over that information after I show you the 4 eyeshadows that I bought. So this is Bella Ivory. It's what's on my lids, and I love it. That is what you get. So it's a satin matte finish. And I just think this particular finish is drop dead gorgeous. Because you know how matte sometimes can look a little dull, a little flat. And so mixing it or making it a hybrid finish, satin and matte, I think that was a great idea. And this is an awesome, awesome color. I would definitely repurchase this color. Okay, next is number 6, and this is Bella Espresso, and this is what I have in my crease. And again, I love this color. This is like such a perfect shade of brown, and that is what that looks like. And that is what it looks like swatched. So really, really gorgeous brown. I would definitely repurchase that as well. Love it. And then I also got number 12, which is Bella Black. And that is what that looks like. Now, for some reason, cosmetic companies seem to have problems putting out a really good black. If you think about the most famous black eyeshadows that exist, even the most popular brands seem to have a tough time with this. So while this isn't a bad shadow, I don't think it's an exceptional or excellent shadow. So the other 2 shadows, I would give them an A. This shadow, I would say maybe a B, because when you apply it, it just isn't like the deepest, darkest black. And like I said, it's a good shadow. It just isn't a great shadow. So this one I probably would not buy again. But that is Bella Black. But you can definitely, you know, work with this and do a really nice look with it. And last but certainly not least is the shadow that I was wearing as a highlight shade in yesterday's video. And this is Bella White. It's number 7. And that is what that looks like. It's a rich, pigmented white highlight color. And those are the 4 that I got. Now, the one that I wanted the most was taupe, but they didn't have that in that particular display. Will they have it at another Walgreens or a CVS? I don't know. I think so, because I've done all the research that I can on these, and from what I understand, the people who are finding the taupe are finding it at CVS, but I've been to a million CVS's, and like I said, it's just not in my area yet. Let me give you a little bit more information about these. Like I said, there are 30 shades. 13 of them are the satin matte finish. There are 8 that are strictly a shimmer finish. There are 6 that are a metallic finish. And then there are 3 shades that are labeled highlighter / shimmer. So these are going to be probably like the shimmer shade but kicked up a notch. And those three are Chiffon, Rose, and Diamond. The shimmer shades that are just strictly shimmer are Sand, Sky, Charcoal Pink, Violet, Champagne, Khaki, and Emerald. The metallic shades are Rouge, Silver, Teal, Gold, Copper, Bronze, and the matte satin shades that I did not purchase are Mandarin, Fuchsia, Cobalt, Purple, Gray, Navy, Taupe, Cafe, and Cappuccino. Now, as far as which 10 shades did I have to choose from, off the top of my head, I don't really remember what the other 6 were, but this is going to vary by location anyway, so it really doesn't matter. But I have not been this excited about a new makeup product in quite a while, and I will still be looking for some more colors, but I really didn't want to wait any longer to do this video because I've been sitting on these for maybe 3 days now, and I wanted to show you guys. I was so excited about them because I feel like they are such good quality. And if you're somebody who really doesn't care for drugstore eyeshadows because you're always disappointed with the quality, give these a try. Or just buy one. Just buy one in the one that jumps out at you the most and try it, take it home, try it, and see what you think, because for drugstore eyeshadows, these are great. Good job, Milani, because I have to admit that up until now, I really haven't been that thrilled with any of the Milani shadows that I've tried, and I really didn't think they were that good. This is a whole different thing. These are a wonderful product, and I'm so glad they released them in stores, because does anybody remember when Milani released a whole line of single eyeshadows and then they were only on their website and they never put them in stores? I don't know what they were thinking with that, but I never got to try those. I wanted to, but so now it doesn't even matter anymore because now we have these, and yeah, give them a try, and great job, Milani. I will probably be buying more colors of these to try when I find some of the other colors that I want, such as taupe. So that is it, you guys, and I will see you next time. Bye.